Imagine pulling into your driveway after a long day, only to find a flock of nosy neighbors whispering and pointing at your house like you're the neighborhood leper. That's how it started for Alex Rivera, a quiet software engineer who'd just moved into Sunnybrook Estates, a cookie-cutter suburb in suburban Virginia where the grass was greener than envy and the rules were thicker than a HOA binder. But Alex wasn't fazed. He sipped his coffee on the porch, eyes scanning the cul-de-sac like a chess master plotting his next move. It all kicked off with a pastel pink envelope slipped under his door, emblazoned with the Sunnybrook HOA Eagle stamp. "Dear resident," it read in that faux-polite cursive, "your recycling bin was observed 2 inches over the curb line during collection hours. This violation of Bylaw 47.2 undermines our community's aesthetic harmony. Fine, $50. Pay promptly or face escalation." Alex unfolded it slowly, his face a blank slate. While across the street, HOA President Karen Beaumont, a rotund woman with a perpetual scowl and a clipboard always at the ready, peered through her lace curtains, smirking like she'd just won the lottery. Karen was the queen bee of Sunnybrook, a self-appointed guardian of order who quoted bylaws like scripture. "It's for the greater good," she'd coo at meetings, her double chin quivering with feigned concern, while fining folks for everything from mismatched mailbox colors to excessive holiday lights. But Alex knew the rumors swirling about him, whispers that he was some shady hacker, started by Karen herself after she accidentally overheard a work call about firewalls. He didn't bite back. Instead, he paid the fine online, then started documenting every petty infraction in a private app, biding his time. The whispers turned to outright sabotage when Alex's garden gnomes, harmless little guys he'd placed for a touch of whimsy, vanished overnight, replaced by a new note: "Unauthorized decorations disrupt visual uniformity. Removed for compliance. Retrieve at HOA office with proof of remorse." Alex drove over, calm as a cucumber, and faced Karen behind her desk piled with complaint forms. "Mr. Rivera," she said with syrupy sweetness, "we can't have tacky ornaments lowering property values. Think of the children." Alex nodded politely. "Sure, Karen. But per bylaw 12.4, gnomes under 12 inches are allowed. Mind if I record this for my records?" Her smile cracked like cheap porcelain, but she handed them over, muttering about troublemakers. Things escalated when Karen rallied the neighborhood watch, her personal gossip squad, to patrol Alex's yard. One evening, he caught her minions snapping photos of his slightly overgrown hedge. "It's a safety hazard," Karen declared at the emergency HOA meeting she convened, her voice booming over the mic like a bad opera singer. "Mr. Rivera is flouting our standards, inviting chaos." Neighbors nodded meekly, afraid of her wrath, while Alex sat in the back, silently noting how her standards conveniently ignored her own overflowing trash cans. That night, his car tires were slashed, a sloppy "comply or leave" scrawled in chalk on the driveway. Alex didn't rage. He installed hidden cams, capturing Karen herself waddling up with a box cutter, her face twisted in absurd determination, huffing like she'd run a marathon. The boiling point hit when Karen, desperate to oust him before the annual election threatened her throne, forged a petition accusing Alex of cyber threats based on those twisted rumors. She banged on his door, flanked by her cronies. "We've got signatures. You're a menace," she barked, waving the paper. Alex opened the door, phone in hand. "Interesting, Karen. But I've got footage of you vandalizing my property. And oh, turns out those bylaws you love, I've cross-checked them with county records. Half are made up, like your curb inch rule. Sent it all to the state attorney general." Her face drained of color, jowls trembling. "This is outrageous. I'm protecting the community." Alex smirked faintly. "From what? Affordable housing." In the end, the feds swooped in, not for Alex, but for Karen's shady side hustle. Turns out, her HOA finds funded an illegal slush fund, skimming thousands while bullying residents into silence. The raid was poetic, agents carting off her files as she blubbered excuses, her empire crumbling like a stale cookie. Alex watched from his porch, finally exhaling, as neighbors apologized in waves, realizing they'd been pawns in her petty tyranny. Sunnybrook breathed easier, rules reformed, real harmony restored. But here's the kicker. Was Karen the real villain? Or just a product of a system that lets busybodies play God? You tell me, right or wrong.